Hey everyone, it's Jan and Jay with JJ's Adventures, and we are out at some friends' property. They've broken ground on their new home and have been getting a lot of activity. So we are here to see, I've got the tri-field meter going and it is going crazy. So we're here to find out who they are, why they're here, and what has been disrupted. I did ask if they found any remains of anyone here, and they said no. So the remains may not be here, or they may be further back the property, but the spirits are very active. You broke ground here.
Do you want me to tell you, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
whoever.
So
Between the
since
two of you.
when did you guys start? Monday started really digging in here,
Last Monday.
and ever since then we've had lots of activity. And we had some activity before, but it's been quiet for several months. Like, how long? Probably 8 months at least.
Since I was here
Yeah.
last time. Okay.
And my grandson, who is 2, has been being pestered more than anyone else. It doesn't seem to bother me much, but he is being harassed a bit. So,
Yeah,
but
and we did see the meters go sky high.
Yep.
When we were by his toys. Okay.
so this is where I think everybody's who decided to come visit us in the barn again.
Okay. And Mark, did they find anything when they started digging?
Not that I know of.
No?
Of course, they weren't looking for it either. So, I don't know if they found anything at all.
Okay.
If there is, it's in the bottom somewhere.
Maybe I'll walk the piles of dirt with the meter and see what I can find. Because if there are remains here, that's what's got them stirred up. And they're very upset that things have been disturbed.
Well,
So, yeah, I've got the spirit talker going. So far, no one said anything, but the tri-field meter has been going off. So there's definitely something here, and we don't want you to live in a house that's going to be, troublesome.
Me
Neither. Oh, shoot, Mark, you should.
don't
You
spend
should,
your
you
life
should-
savings on a headache, right?
you should welcome the spirits and say, just don't pester us.
I did. I said that. I said, you can be here, just leave us alone.
Right?
And they're not leaving us alone. They're bothering my grandson.
I feel very lonely is the first comment.
That's awesome. I don't.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Exactly. Were you affiliated with the train that came through here?
You have a paper posted on your tree over there?
Permits.
I would definitely look for a permit right there.
Yeah, I want to walk the
Go for
dirt
it.
Go ahead.
and see what we can find. I'm going to stay on the footer here. My heart gave in. Well, I guess it would if you did you fall from the train? Did you die at the train? Did you live here? Was there a cemetery here? Sweating like crazy. I'm gonna see if I
through
can.
there.
Yeah, wherever, or here. On this property. I'm not here to harm you. We just want to learn your story. We come out of respect.
Night whispers.
Night whispers. Do you not like that people are building on this property? What is your name? Oh yeah. They're all over in this dirt. There's got to be something here.
Smoke.
Smoke. Did you smoke or you saw smoke? Was there a fire? Yeah, this thing is going crazy. I'm getting sweat in my eyes. I'm gonna go get one of the other pieces of
You want to
equipment.
pause it?
Yeah.
You've been digging that for a
All
while.
right, you're
So
on.
it mostly
Yeah.
happened with the big, okay. All right,
Look,
so
you got a big green box.
Yeah.
so we have
And the temp service on the right box.
we have Smoke, we have Anna, and it said, "Are you aware I'm here?"
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
We are
I
very
told
aware.
them yes, and then they said good evening.
Great.
So, you know,
What do you want, buddy?
as long as y'all want to be nice,
If I were you,
um,
you wouldn't even tell you
and
what I did
not
on
go
Friday.
in the buildings, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you pain. I understand there's pain. I understand that. But you cannot go inside the houses when they're built. You are not permitted inside when the house is built. Is there a cemetery here? Did you ride the 3.1? I just have 3.1 aiming this direction. 19.9. So I'm going to turn this off now because it's not doing anything. But I am going to turn on.
My name is Lizzie.
Lizzie. Nice to meet you, Lizzie. My name is Jan. Thank you for touching my meter and making all the lights go off. That's wonderful. I'm not here to harm you. Just want to learn your story. And you can touch me if you'd like. I know you're here. I know there's many of you here. I can feel you.
Stay for longer.
Stay for longer? Well, I'll be here for a little bit. But you have to let me know what your story is. You have to explain it to me, because I know there's a lot of sorrow here, and I can feel that. But I want to know what happened. Did you live here on the property? The REM pod keeps going off. Thank you for touching this. I greatly appreciate it. Can you tell me more about what was here? Shop? There was a shop here? Did you shop here? Was there a town? There's something back in the trees there. I just saw a figure back in the trees. I know. Thank you so much for communicating with me. I want to know, did you shop here? Was there a town?
You know what? I think when I was researching the other night, there was a little rail stop or a village someplace.
A village.
But I can't remember what it was. It started with an A. Emmett.
Did you live in the village that was here? I see you. I see you. Do you want to come and talk to me? Archangel. You're the archangel? That's why you're here? Are you protecting the spirits? You can come out and touch my antenna, the antenna on this. That'll let me know that you're here. You can touch me as long as you don't hurt me. How many lived in the town? How many of you lived in the town here?
Show.
Show? What do you want me to show? Did you show? You show me. Show me. You can come out and touch this. It won't harm you. It will not harm you. Okay. Right in here. Are you in these leaves? Are you here? Oh, look at the raspberries. blackberries that are blooming, or red blackberries that have berries on the bush. So you're in here. It's okay. No one's going to harm you. No one's going to harm you, but they are going to move some of this property, some of this grass. That's cursed. Is this property cursed? I'm getting some humongous readings. I mean, we're going up to 100 in some areas. Can you tell me more about why this is cursed? I'm just interested. I want to hear about what was here and what affected the village that was here. Can you tell me anything? They can't come past these bushes because they're all in here and they're hiding. I feel you. Are you trying to hide from me? It's okay, I won't hurt you. It's okay, I won't hurt you, I promise. Kiss. Thank you. I want to know how far back they're coming with this.
Turn it off.
Yeah, for now. Damn things to put together for
All right.
a release video. All right, so this is what came from over there?
No,
Some of this?
no. This all
I
came
have bad
from, like,
memories.
right here.
I have bad memories.
This was super swampy when we first got here. This was all
That's
water
what
just
I
all
thought.
right here.
That's what I thought. All right.
Oh.
I see some pieces of rock here. And then this is all the stuff that Mark moved. So right where the barn is sitting was a huge mound of dirt. And he flattened all that out. But that's all the dirt that supposedly came from there. Okay. I'm getting a heat sensor. 80.6. Okay, 2.1 now on the other. So let's walk over the inside of the barn. Let's see, yeah, if there's something here. She shouts. I didn't hear it. Did she shout just now? Oh, holy shit, yeah. 2.5. I'm surprised that when this started over here, there wasn't any more activity, and maybe there was, and Wade hasn't been to the barn that much lately. Then I have to leave the horses alone when they come over here to live. Don't mess with those horses. They're good animals. going to need to leave this barn alone. That's a nice looking barn.
They're putting 6 stalls in, so they'll be, I believe they're 11 by 12, so they'll come this way, go that way, and go that way.
Gotcha.
And then they all have little doors sliding open.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you look right here,
Oh, I can see the.
Yeah, you see the doors?
Listen out for me.
Listen out for me.
and then they'll have little patios out here.
Nice.
Yeah. I love the color of it.
I do too. Well, you know me in this color too. You and me in this color are our favorite. So then what's gonna be on this side?
So then this side is just gonna be closed in, and I believe they're putting their hay and whatever other storage over here.
Oh, gotcha.
Not quite as active over here, huh?
Mm-mm. No,
But
but,
we can walk across here and walk up, or we can go back through all the muck.
well, we can walk across here. May not be as mucky. I just don't want your piece of memories here. I'm sure there are plenty of memories here.
All right, I'm gonna get ready to cut.
Why?
Okay, I'll keep walking. I don't know what you're doing.
Because I'm walking and I'm getting readings as I'm walking. Crazy. Holy shit, what's that? Somebody's touching it. Thank you. Thank you for touching this. I appreciate that.
I'm not aggressive.
Good. That's wonderful. We aren't aggressive either.
We had 2 of them out there, but we never.
You're lost here.
We're lost here. That's what they said. I'm sorry. Do you not feel as lonely since there are people here and horses? They're still. They're all know that the people that are here are not going to harm you. They just want to enjoy life out here like you did. Blame. Blame. Explain that, please. What do you mean by blame? Okay. You ain't kidding there in there. Okay.
Are they just following us around now?
It's okay. Thank you. You said it. Wait a minute.
Someone's watching.
Someone's watching. Yes, I know someone's watching. This is not fun. Please stay away from the little boy. It is going freaking crazy in here. And the numbers are just phenomenal. Thank you.
Can we keep talking?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Will you leave the little boy alone? Oh my God. All right. Thank you for touching this. I'm going to turn this off now. 3.0. Huh? I'll hang on to it. They want to still talk, so they're going to talk from here. Okay. I am going to go out and say, okay. Give me what you've got. You
Okay.
can-
Do I need to cut?
Yeah.
Listen.
All right, you're on.
Okay.
Heretic's Fork.
Heretic's Fork? What does that mean?
You are not welcome in this area. You must stay away. Stay away from this area. You are not welcome here. You must leave. Stay away from Shannesa. You must leave. This is not a place for you.
Hey, this ain't almost smells like Skyline.
Kinda does.
Someone's a little upset out there.
It's Jerry.
Concern.
Is it
They're concerned.
their concern? Oh, their concern. Well, you can be concerned, but you must stay away from this area.
I want to know what Heretic's Fork means.
You cannot be in this area.
What is it?
Heretic Fork. Heretic's Fork. What does that mean? Heretic's Fork. That was what they said before they said concerned.
Heretics Fork?
Yeah. Look it up.
That might be the name of a village.
Okay, well.
Check it out and see. Is this the only place in here you want saged?
I mean, I feel like it because he doesn't. He plays in the indoor, like kicks the ball around in there, but it doesn't.
But they don't
No.
follow him in there. It's here.
Dominant.
Dominant.
Yeah, baby.
Who is dominant? Dominance is not welcome here. Spiritual dominance is not welcome here. I'm also going to sage around the TheraPlate just because.
or fork?
Fork. Yeah.
It's a computer game.
Stay away from any animal that is in here.
Ooh. Ooh, don't love that.
Huh?
Look.
What is it? Oh, yeah, no. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. That was from the ancient spirit, probably.
Mm-hmm. Did you zoom in on what she had there?
No, that's close as I.
Yeah, there you go. That's bizarre. No, okay. And you know, some of our, oh God, Jay, get that. Oh my God.
It's me, I'm here.
It's you, you're here. You're not allowed in here anymore. I want you to leave. Leave this barn. Leave this barn. You are not welcome here anymore. You must leave. Because now they're starting to get a little malevolent.
So this is all very satanic. This is another one of them with different drawings.
Oh, peachy. So, okay. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
So, possibly at some point in time, there was some satanic things going on this property.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're bringing out. And now we're starting to get the more malevolent spirits.
Well, didn't you say we figured out there was supposedly a portal or something at one time?
But I closed it.
Okay.
There was one in that first stall because for the longest time before we did that first investigation here, she couldn't keep a horse in that first stall
Right.
because they'd go
Skeleton.
crazy. Skeleton. Well, I'm sure that there are many, many skeletons surrounding this property.
Yeah.
I am.
So the torture device was to torture witches and heretics.
Well, I can picture that being in that time frame when all of this was here, all of the railroad and the little village and whatnot, that they would have had heretics. I don't know about the witches part, but the heretics. There would have been heretics here.
Okay, well there you go.
This is.
Glad I looked that up.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Well, thank you for speaking with us. I'm going to close this out. Rest in peace.
So here's my question.
Mhm.
Since they've been following him around, does that
Mhm.
mean he brought them back to the house with him?
Mhm. Mhm.
As I said to you before, I didn't care if you
Hey guys, so as you can see, this investigation was very active today. I did sage in the barn and went back to Shannesa's house and saged it. I saged the entire house this time. Every room in the house, every closet, because the spirits are attaching themselves to her grandson, and that is something that is not acceptable. So, got it saged, and I will be going back in the next few days to double check and make sure that everything's still okay in the house and that he's not afraid. So,
Also, after we turned off, they were talking about the different spirits.
and after we turned the camera off, we were talking about different, the spirit talker was talking about different spirits and what happened and kind of why they're there. So by the time I got to Sage, the area, the little boys' play area in the indoor arena, the spirits were getting very malevolent and were talking heretics and witches and what have you. So I spent extra time in there saging and making sure that the spirits will leave the barn alone, leave Shannesa's house alone, so that this little boy can be in peace, because he has been a wreck with all the spirits attaching themselves to him, following him, and just making it unbearable for him. So hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, that we did enough. And if not, I'll keep going back until I get rid of them all so that little boy can be comfortable. So if you like this video, please hit the like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next investigation. Love you.